We have a Fox News alert. New York City Mayor Eric Adams speaking right now at City Hall. You see him there. He addressed the anti-Israel protesters moments ago.
Our college campuses cannot be used to call for the extermination of any group. Some of the terminologies that were used were just really harmful and despicable. That's not who we are as a country. And so the police department is going to brief me later. We're going to communicate with Columbia and make the determination on what the next steps are that we're going to institute.
So he's meeting with police to determine what's next. We know the president of Columbia certainly needs some help. Well, on to this. President Biden's young voter problem is only getting worse. The president facing major backlash from young voters over his handling of the Israel-Hamas war. And the anti-Israel movement is posing a major threat to his re-election campaign. The protesters have even come up with a nickname for him, Genocide Joe, they call him. The outrage over Biden's response to the Middle East crisis is straining his support from young voters, a key voting group for Democrats. Jesse, they need young people. Young people are unpredictable. Trump's winning them by 11 in the CNN poll.
Yeah, those are big numbers. And props to Mayor Eric Adams, who just bigfooted the Columbia president. And he said, we're not going to tolerate little terror cells calling for the extermination of a religious minority in this city. I run the city. Columbia University does not run the city. We can't tolerate that. So good for him. Yeah, the young voters are now moving into Trump's direction. A little of this is because of the Hamas stuff, but a lot of it's economics. You speak to people, they can't buy homes. They can't start families. They can't afford groceries. How are you going to start the American dream with rates at 7.5%? You can't. You can't even have a girlfriend if you're living with your parents.
I have no.
Well, there's ways around that, but it's not a nice runway to start your life and live the dream.
Kennedy, and the White House is pushing reporters to a Harvard youth poll, which shows, to Jesse's point, Gaza is only at 2% of importance to young voters. But, oh, wait, economy is at the top. So I'm not sure that's a selling point for Biden.
And guess what else is immigration? Because they are some of the new generation of workers who are having to compete with jobs for people who are being employed in the black market. They're working for cash. And they're taking away some of the entry-level jobs that, you know, kids who are either in college or looking to go or trying to get, they can't get them. They can't even start the process for economic mobility. That's why in a bad economy, and you can tell me it's great, if you can't afford things, it's not for you. It's always going to be at the top. They're going to try and shoehorn abortion back to the top of the menu somehow with political maneuvering. That's the only shot they've got.
Well, and because of all of that, I'm just really confused why Biden would offer to repeal the Trump tax breaks, because we did a breakout on what those numbers would look like for a family. And some people, it's been argued, don't even know they're getting the tax breaks, and they're going to owe like $2,500 if they have 2 children. More. $2,500 may not sound like a lot of money to some people, but it is. And so I don't know who he thinks his audience is, but he's not speaking to middle and low income families right now by repealing the tax breaks of Donald Trump. It's like he's forgotten his math, if he ever knew it.
Emily.
Right. The bottom line is we know he's been attempting to purchase votes this entire time in every respective category. We know this especially in this department because his administration acknowledged that the economy was the #1 woe for young voters. And then they proceeded to say, and that is why we are forgiving student debt, to alleviate the financial burden. Instead of saying, we will change our policies, we will help alleviate the stifling and suffocating regulations and the tax levying that they have on everyone. The oppressive, suffocating environment right now has all been created by this president. So telling some group of people that they're going to forgive a cost that is then going to be absorbed by another part of the population makes no economic sense. But here, the president will just continue attempting to buy votes.
Yes, those loans should be pulled if you have engaged in anti-Semitism. We still await a White House answer on that, by the way.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kayleigh McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.